We're gonna start right away. I'm gonna grab set of 5s, my go-to. We're gonna start with some upper body, get that out of the way. Soften your knees, tighten your core, pelvis underneath your shoulders. We're gonna start with an upright row today. All the way squeeze high to the chin if you can. So if you have trouble with shoulders or your neck aggravating, I know we talk a lot about that, go lighter. Go light if you need to. Focus on that mind and muscle connection and then add weight as you need to for progression. You got a few more here. I want high elbows and then keep those weights super close to your body so we get all the maximum benefit of that. We're just gonna alternate your upright row with a front raise, out and down. Just get a little blood flow to the shoulders. We love, or at least I love to work on the shoulders. They're just so beautiful on the body. It's not all about aesthetics, but a little bit. Just the front raise, just 4 of them. We're not gonna get crazy into the delts today. 2. Take that to the side, just 4. 4. Think about warming up rather than killing your delts today. We're going right away into a bicep curl, singles, hammer curl. I'm gonna face sideways because I'm gonna start a little reverse lunge as I sink down. So take it slow, one leg back, legs meet together, both hands and both weights are curling the same time, a little faster. Really use your core as like a unit of a centering feeling for you. Like your legs and your arms, your limbs are moving all over the place, but that core never moves. We're gonna stay down on the first foot, hold everything down. Give me that nice little bar pulse through the biceps. We're gonna take it a little bit bigger. Make sure you're nice and low in that lunge position. It's gonna help up that, warm up that low body, alternating hammer curls. Switch, switch, switch. We wanna make the most use of your time here today as usual, so we're not gonna talk through everything overtly. We're gonna try to get right to business. Back to that 90 degrees, hold. Back to that little pulse. Okay, you're gonna squeeze all the way up. I want you to start that whole thing on the other side, single counts right away if you can. So I started with my left leg going back. Now I'm leading with the right leg going back. If you're not sure which leg you did, that's totally fine. Just make sure when we sink down to kind of hone in on those biceps that you do the other leg than you started with. Okay, so my right leg's going back. I'm gonna hold, find that little bicep curl. Tuck your hips under. It's gonna stretch that front of the hip flexor. A little bit bigger. Squeeze. If this is too easy, reach your weights out a little bit. Makes it not easy. Alternate. Right, left. And you sink a little lower in that lunge. Good, you have 4 more. You're gonna step your feet together. We're right away into a little back section. So if you wanna go heavier for back, you can. Step that foot in, narrow rise rows, sorry guys, right to start. Down. So if you can, maybe switch to a set of 8s or 10s, little squeezes. Let's keep these nice and dynamic. We're gonna row alternating right and left, right, left. So right elbow up, left elbow up. Really cool chance for the core to be highly functional here. Belly button into the spine. Let your thoracic spine twist a little bit. Twist. Little faster, a little smaller. We're moving. 4 more counts. We're gonna take that into a wide row. Squeeze your blades. Palms face the body. Squeeze. Can you hinge over a little deeper as long as it doesn't make your traps over fire? Squeeze those shoulders. All right, little pulses, squeeze, squeeze. Nice and dynamic, pulling those weights back. Again, we're gonna alternate arms here. Right elbow, left elbow, right elbow, left elbow. So this is where things wanna get wonky if you're not locked down in that core. So really plant both feet, smaller and faster. You should feel like a funny little animated Disney character here. That's kind of what I feel like. Woo, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders back. We're gonna hit the mat here for a little more arm work. We have chest and triceps. So come down to the floor, feet flat, belly button to spine. We're gonna start wide, elbows in alignment with the shoulders. Let's start with a nice 2 count press. Exhale. 2 more slow. Honestly, these 5 pounds, I'm wishing I had more weight. So upgrade if you can. A little faster. Squeeze. Squeeze. You're using chest, anterior deltoid, and of course, the abdominals, right? Pull those abs in, lock it. Now hold about halfway up, spread your shoulder blades apart, so super wide back here. Give me a little pulse upwards. So if you're tight in your shoulders and your shoulders are up to your ears, this is not gonna be very comfortable, but if you're nicely wide, it's gonna be great. All the way up, halfway down, up, half, up. So it's almost like you're pulling something apart. 4 more like that, really pulling elbows, but not touching the floor. 2 more, 2, 1. Keep your arms at the top. Rotate them in. Now we've done this before with a single weight in that upper body set. Skull crushers here. If you have 2 lighter weights, absolutely fine. A little faster. This is gonna be more resembling a little bit of a bar set as far as the tempos and the range of motion we're gonna use. I'm gonna ask you to lift your legs to tabletop if you can. Hold your arms at 90 degrees. Drop your shoulders, lock your core into place. We're gonna start little toe taps. 1 foot down, the other foot down. A little quicker. We wanna use all our time, right? Make sure your elbows aren't too close to your stomach. That's gonna be easier. Also, if they're too far over, your back's gonna arch. So make sure you pull all that in. Legs back to 90 degrees. Arms are gonna start a tiny little contraction. Pulse upward. Shoulders down, very important. A little bigger, a little slower, but you're still not all the way up to a full extension. Make sure those elbows are right over the shoulders. Back to that quick one. Squeeze, squeeze. If you haven't done a set like this before, you're in for a real treat. Your arms are gonna burn so bad. A little faster, up, a little down. And by faster, I mean slower. That was clear, right? Up, down. All right, full singles, up, and skull crusher. Now we're gonna add the feet back in, both toes down. So let's go a little slower. We're gonna go down as we extend, come in as we bend. So make sure you're not tempted to throw your weights down towards your legs. They're still going to the ceiling. Let's see if we can speed that up a little bit. Last thing here. Up. So I'm gonna go a little smaller in my range of motion. I'm really trying to keep core control. I'm not so good at that. My back is archy, and I split through the abs when I had my baby. All right, knees at 90. Let's pulse out the arms. 16. Take a deep breath, close your eyes. Drop your shoulders into your back. Core tight to the spine. Can you reach your toes a little bit farther in front and away from you? 4 more. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Roll it up. Set those weights to the side or down. Shake your arms out a little bit. We're gonna hit core and abs. So once we're here already and we started warming up that core. So hands behind the head. I want you to curl up and just stay. Lift your left leg to tabletop and cross your right leg all the way over. Now I want you to glue your shins together. Let's give me a nice little crunch up and down. Up, down, curl. So I want you to squeeze your inner thighs together as tight as you can. You're gonna get a little action through the legs. I always like bringing inner thighs along with the abdominals. 4 more, nice and smooth and big today. 2 more, we're gonna keep the head, neck, and shoulders up. Hold. I want you to drop your lowest toe, so that's my left foot, and bring it back up. Keeping the inner thigh squeezed though. This is kind of a different take onto those lower ab drops or those toe drops that we've done before. Okay, I want you to bring back in the crunch. Everything down, so head, neck, and shoulders and toes. Everything up. This one burns, and it's deep. 2 more slow. Away. Are you squeezing your legs together? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 1 more slow. We're gonna speed this up. Do what you can. A little away, towards, away, towards. Just 4 more. Focus on good form. Squeeze your legs together as tight as you can. 2 more. 2. 1. Little pulses, little squeezes in. I'm trying to hit myself in the nose with my knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. We're gonna roll to the side and hit a little bit of inner thigh while we're here. Top leg down, bottom leg nice and long. We're just gonna get into it nice and quick. I feel like things we need to kind of hone in on before I'm done with you in this program. Always abs, always butt, definitely inner thighs. A little quicker, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So just take a moment, wake up those inner thighs. We'll go a little slower here in a second. Give me a big circle, up and around, up, back and around, up, back and around. Squeeze a little faster with that circle. I love to hold this top ankle to help lock in the support in the rest of the body. You're welcome to do that as well. Reverse nice and slow. Slow, heel around, heel. 2 more. Long legs, pointed feet if you can. A little faster in those circles. We got a few more pulses and we're on to the other side for the abs. 3, 2, little squeezes up. 8, 7, 6. As high as you can, get that burn. Squeak it out of there. 2, 1. Good. Back onto your spine. This time, right leg up, left leg crosses all the way over. Squeeze those calves together and those ankles. Head, neck, and shoulders curl up. Hold, a little higher and drop. Higher, drop. So we're starting with the upper body again. Can you look at your legs and squeeze them together like they are becoming one leg? You have a unileg here. Now stay up with the upper body. Drop those toes nice and slow. Up, lower. So don't let your back arch. Be a stickler for your own form here. Okay, you get to work on your own things here alone in the privacy of your home. So we're gonna lower everything now, head, neck, and shoulders and toes, and everything back up and in. That burn is so good. It's so deep. It's so strengthening. Skull's so sculpting for that body. A little faster. Work with your control. Little down, little up. Inhale, exhale. Good. Let's do 4 more. And then we're into those little pulses. Last thing. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those legs together. Don't let up. Elbows wide. Here we go. Punch yourself in the nose with those knees. 8, 7. You can do it. 6. Curl up a little higher if you can. Belly button flat. 3, 2, 1. Release. So go ahead and flip over on that side. I'm going to flip around so you can still see me. Top leg over. It's my left leg this time. It's probably going to look like the other leg that you're doing. But whatever leg is different, do it. Turn it out, lift. I hope that made sense. Whatever leg you haven't done is the leg that you want to do. All right, a few more here. Get that inner thigh kick in. We don't have all day. So let's give you that burn that you're here for. A little faster. I know it's so important to learn things correctly, but it's sort of a pet peeve. Let's start those little smooth circles back. When we take too long to set up. I own a lot of workout videos, a little faster with those circles. I've done a lot of workouts. Such good teaching, but I just don't have time to lay there, reverse, into that slow circle forward. I don't have time to lay there and think about one rib knitting together. I don't know. I'm on a rant, you guys. A little faster with those circles. So give me feedback. We're nearing the end of this program. Please give me feedback on what you want to see, what I can improve for you. All right, little pulses. 8, 7, your best and highest. Long knees, long toes. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, roll it up. Quick inner thigh stretch, just soles of the feet together. We're moving on right away to a little butt work, booty time. And we're done. Okay, so I'm saving the sweat portion for tomorrow or whenever you're gonna do this. Last workout will be a little bit of cardio burn there if that's what you're craving. If that's what you're not craving, you still have to do it, okay? So back to hands and knees. I'm gonna work my left leg first because I just did the right inner thigh. If you're swapped, swap accordingly. Hands and knees, my friends. Remember, if you don't like this hand position spread, you can go on your knuckles or down to your forearms. Let's start with a nice, swift, parallel lift to the back. Push. We are only body weight here for this booty set, so we are gonna work it, okay? Don't knock body weight until you've done 1,000 reps of something. Let's do a few more slow, checking in with your core. Core up, shoulder blades spread. Let's take it a little faster, up, up. So we are parallel for this. It's totally fine. Keep it going. You can go a little bigger if you want. Up, up. Now I'm gonna start to rotate my knees slightly. Look at the video if you can. I am now turned out. I'm gonna lift it a little higher, slide it kind of up and into my bottom shin. I am kicking my leg a little bit, but I'm not allowing my back to arch. There is a difference there. If you have any sort of dance, gymnastics, background of any kind, girl, get it. Kick that leg. Show me a fierce position, a little faster. Up, up. So I am trying to move like my life depends on it here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We're trying to burn out those muscles without a lot of resistance today. So it means we gotta get serious. Okay, keep that little pulse. We're moving out to the side a little bit. Another very attractive position for us. We're gonna do a nice classic hydrant. Open and close, open, close. Go as high as you can, but try not to use your back. So try to self-limit yourself maybe a few reps. You're gonna feel it a little more. 2 more, 1 more. Little pulses, squeeze. Woo! We're gonna slowly lower down to that forearm. We're gonna bring that leg all the way side here. Kind of like an elevated L-shaped position. Lift and tap, lift, tap. These kill. Make sure your core is in tight and your hands are planted to keep your shoulders down. 3 more. You gotta work that butt too. Okay, we're gonna rep it out, nice quick repetitions. Pull your core tight. Push those hands into the floor. You have 10 more. We're gonna stretch the butt and then hit that other side right away. Your time is valuable. 3, 2, 1, bring it in. Oh my goodness, my butt is on fire. Flip it over. Whew. Little bridge, 30 seconds, that's it. Feet close to the hips this time. Little squeeze. Down, close your eyes. Just enjoy this. If you have a nice heavy weight, you wanna add it to your hips, be my guest. Get as much as you can out of this workout today. It's your time. Little faster, squeeze. I'm just gonna close my eyes and focus my attention on getting those muscles to grab and engage the way I want them to. Okay, we got 10 more here, and then we're into that other side. Keep going. 3 more, 2 more, 1. Good. Flip it over. We're gonna hit that other side right away. Hands down, you can be on fists, whatever works. Single counts. So I'm now working my right leg. Take a nice deep breath. We went right into it, so no breaks. Take them if you need to. Grab some water whenever you need to. A little faster. Press. Take a moment, drop your shoulders, pull your stomach in and up. Still give me those nice energetic pulses. We're gonna open the knee just a little bit. We're getting ready for that big attitude swing. So we lift up, and then it comes in and up through that calf. Up, down, up, down. All right, give it to me. Whack that leg. In, squeeze. All right, pushing into those hands, let's go faster. Are you focusing on your bum? It's the best place to focus. My calf of the back leg is literally like flapping around. It's a very weird sensation. All right, we're still pressing, starting to open out a little bit to that beautiful, cute hydrant position. Lift and lower, keeping your spine in alignment. That is the trick. Exhale. As I lift the knee, I push my hands into the floor, tighten the core. Use every muscle that we've already worked in today's workout. All right, little pulses. Press down to the back forearm. Keep it up. Keep that knee moving. Stretch the leg. Bring it around. Sorry for the weird angle. Grab those hands. Lift and lower. Here we go. Oh, my butt's on fire. Lift. Tap. Shoulders are down. You are elegantly and strongly and fiercely pushing into the mat. Core is engaged, supportive. 2 more. 2. Pulses, you can do it. Press, press. I'm struggling a little bit. 10 more. 10, 9, come on. 8, 7, work. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we made it. Knees in, hips back. Take a second to breathe. All right, you ready to finish it out? Nice and strong. We are in a high plank position, toes tucked. We're gonna work that heart rate a little bit, more core. Let's start with some knee marches. These are so much easier without sliders, aren't they? Across the body. Obliques. Pushing those hands into the floor, nice and wide. A little faster, just to the front, in. Try to keep those hips low, spine long. Same thing with the twist. Over, over, over. Got a few more counts here. We're gonna hold at the top. Just hold. How you doing? Stay on your toes if we can. Little bend and press through the elbows. It's small. So we're doing a double whammy here today. I know you're tempted to drop to your knees, but try not to. We're just going super small. We're tricking your brain to realizing you can do this. A little faster. Down, down. You need to rest, take it, come back when you can. Back to those slow ones. Down, little up. I'm trying to maybe go down about halfway, but I'm still not too worried about depth. A little faster. Find that little pulse for me. Oh, that tones the arms so well. 3, 2, 1. Take a rest if you haven't already. Oh. I'm gonna do that same thing in 2 more positions. It's amazing for the upper body and the core. My hands are sweating. Next position, little diamond. We are still on our toes. I do not expect you to get your chest all the way to the floor. Little bend, little press. Believe it or not, this is amazing for your shoulders. You might start to feel it there in the front. Check in with your plank. Little faster. Down, down. Long spine. Core is tight. Oh my gosh, my shoulders are on fire. Slow again. Down. Press. Squeeze your bum. Down. One more slow. I got the shakes. I love it. 8, 7. Nice and quick. Long neck. 4 more and we rest. 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Okay, we got one more position. Shake your arms out. Stretch the wrists, right? Let's try to keep healthy wrists throughout this whole process. I will finally allow you to be on your knees for this. Tops of the knees. Tricep action. Elbows are tight. Little bend. Press. I always tell people when we're doing tricep push-ups, less is more. You're still gonna put those muscles at a great angle for tension. That's why, a little faster. Down. Make sure you're not in a booty pop. It's cute, but it is not correct. Slow again, little down, little up. If I'm looking at you from the front, I don't wanna see your elbows go to the side. They have to be straight behind you. Little pulse. Whew. Since this is our last position, I think we could stay here a little bit longer. Make sure your hips are underneath you. Spine is super long. Give me 4. 2 more. 1, press it back. Ah! Amazing. Shake your arms out. We're gonna take a little stretch, more of a dancer stretch today. This is kind of included in our workout. If you can stay, this would be awesome. Let's take your left leg out, right leg tucked under. I want you to flex your foot and dive all the way over towards that pinky toe. Yay. We're gonna come up, switch arms. This leg is gonna this arm is gonna kind of come under, and then you're gonna reach for the tops of your toes. We're gonna do that one more time, so it's a little more active stretch. You can think of this as part of your cool down if you'd like. And then back arm through, open the body to cross. Awesome. Stay here, breathe. It is so important, you guys, to lengthen through the torso and the low back muscles. You will feel better throughout your whole day. Little hinge back, little quad stretch. And then fold it in. Top leg is gonna swivel around. Classic booty and hip. Make sure both those sits bones are down. Whatever feels good for you here. You can just sit and twist. You can push that top leg down, or you can stack the shins. We've done all of those before, and lean forward. Give yourself an opportunity in either one of those positions to stay and breathe. Good, other side. So right leg out, left knee tucked. Flex your front foot. You're gonna reach to the opposite side of this toe. Hold. Come up, back elbow through so that we twist a little bit to the side. Over. Breathe into that side of the ribs. Open them. Back in with your twist. The squares off your body targets the hamstring a little more deeply. Twist, back arm forward. Side just gets the side of your body, which is our really functional place. Open that out, little tiny quadricep stretch. Push your hips forward, squeeze your butt. And then bring it up. Back leg swings around, cross it over. I'm already sad I only have one more workout with you. I hope you felt amazing so far. I hope you're stronger. I hope you feel good about yourself. That is honestly my favorite part about working out, is just how strong I feel on the inside. That is everything to me. That's honestly what I struggled with a lot when I was pregnant. I didn't feel strong and powerful. If I do that whole process again, that would be my goal. It's from the inside out, you know? Okay, I'll stop chatting. We have one more workout. I can't wait to see you back here. Have an amazing rest of your day.